What's up, guys? It's MaverickTen. Now, guys, when I filmed the video, all of them, which the link will be in the description, I received almost 30 emails from you guys asking me to bring back my buddy, Papa Hotel. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I have to do these videos by myself because I can't pull him off a multiplayer. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So as much as I'd love to have him in one of my videos, okay, you know, I can't have him in all my videos. I can't even have him in one video. So it's going to be a while before you see Papa. Hey, what's up, brother?
What's up, man?
You alright? I was just telling them I didn't think you'd be in any more of my vids.
Amazing.
Have a seat in the chair that I placed there, almost as if we...
It was planned, this video.
Wow, what a surprise. I am glad you are here. Would you like to do me a favor?
Oh.
And maybe talk a little bit about some games, since you're here.
Might as well. I'm here.
Question. Too much? Not too much?
I kind of like it.
Okay, I think it's too much. So we'll go ahead and leave that over there. Want to show the boys and gals what's with the beard, what it's going to do with gaming, and what you had to do to be able to shave it.
Tier 1 on day 1, baby.
Tier 1 on day 1.
I was very excited about Medal of Honor.
As was I.
And in honor of the game coming out, and all the friends and one of my brothers over in Afghanistan, and the friends I've had go over there, you know, just
in respect.
It's all I can do right now. I mean,
and we said we were going to grow out our beard, the whole clan, and we weren't going to shave them until we beat campaign. Now you just beat campaign last night.
Just last night, finally. You know.
What'd you think?
Oh, the campaign was just great.
I thought the same thing.
You know, it had a. I almost don't want to say slow start because it was good.
I wouldn't argue with you though. If
but
you did say that.
Then, man, once it took off, it's like
it did.
Dropped a gear, man.
Were you like me and it was pretty good? Then level 4 came and it just it was on.
4 or 5. It's just like I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. You gotta work in the morning. Oh my god, I gotta work in 4. I can't quit this level.
I can't quit this. 4 or 5. We talked about 4, 5, 6, and 7. We talked about a little bit. So just be the last time we haven't talked that much. Were amazing, and they flowed perfectly together, one after another. And you play as a different character in each one.
That's what I like too, because I can't personally remember all the characters. I mean, of course, you were Voodoo and Mother and Dusty and Deuce, but you know, I mean, the other characters, the Rangers you play as, and then you got the dynamics of what the characters were going through.
That's true.
You were immersed in that campaign.
You were, and I've said this before. Call of Duty is the Expendables. Medal of Honor is Band of Brothers.
Yeah,
both great. But Medal of Honor dealt more with the relationships between the soldiers, and it's more grounded in realism instead of over the top, which I enjoyed. Yeah,
it was a good change. It was a fresh take.
It was about as fresh as you could get for a military first-person shooter this day and age.
Yeah.
Now, multiplayer. Digging it, not digging it, mixed. How you feeling?
You know, I had a lot of fun on the beta. A blast. I wanted more. When the beta ended, I had dreams about it the next week. I seriously did. I think we talked about that.
Well, I think we did talk about it. We talked about a few other dreams you had, but we're not, you know. That's just between, Okay, yeah, no, I need to. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have. You know, but I'm a big fan of Kim Kardashian, too, so you know what I'm saying. But multiplayer, you were joining the beta, the game comes out, you put it in, we all get in their whole clan. Yeah, a little bit of like...
What's up with the spawns?
The spawns are weird.
Dude, I get the idea, but it didn't work.
It's a Avatar. Here's the thing with it's a sniper's game.
You spawn into a bullet.
You do.
You spawn into the bullet coming through your crane.
It is about as hot and cold as you can get because we've had nights on there where we are loving it.
Oh, beasting.
It's just going nuts. And then the next night I'd be like, man, I can't even get out of my spawn point and I'm getting shot at. So that they should have worked a little bit on. I don't want to say this because I actually am a fan of DICE, but it almost feels like DICE said, hey, this isn't Battlefield, so we're just going to mail it in. You know, or in this day and age, email it in. So I'm not digging one player as much as I thought I would. It's not bad.
No,
but
definitely played worse.
Yeah, we've definitely played worse. Another thing I have, and the PC guys that watch this, that play on PC are going to hate me for saying this, because I know a lot of PC guys feel that console gamers need that constant carrot dangling in front of their head. They got to rank up. But there really isn't that much to unlock as far as ranking up goes.
No, and I mean, it was cool getting the next weapon. Of course, sometimes it did make a difference. I thought the M249 saw was great to get to.
Sure.
And but yeah, you didn't feel that sense of satisfaction you get with all those extra, the perks and then all the different things you get from a Call of Duty type game.
So don't get us wrong, we are digging it, but where there are some games where you love it from start to end, the multiplayer here is a little bit like, it's great, the next night, you're having a hard time getting started.
Yeah, you want to throw the disc out the window.
You do. So, but we agree campaign is beast.
Campaign kicks it, man.
Yeah,
we totally enjoyed it. It was fun.
Now,
fun.
I want to get away from talking about military first-person shooters, so let's talk a little bit about Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you can't. This game, whether it's wrong or right, is going to be compared to Call of Duty Black Ops. That's the way it is. How do you think Call of Duty Black Ops will do, and how do you think it will fare against Medal of Honor? Not sales-wise, but as far as gamers, us gamers enjoying, which one do you think we'll like the most?
Well, if they keep the formula and tweak it a little more for Modern Warfare 2, the multiplayer is just going to own.
It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat.
It's hard to beat. They've got it down. It's like a good football team. You got the formula. Like your game plan.
Oiled machine.
Why change it?
Yeah, you're exactly
just tweak it and make it.
Now they are changing a few things. Some game modes.
Excited about that.
Sound good.
Oh yeah.
And coming from Medal of Honor, now this isn't a Medal of Honor bash video, as you can see, as you know, we're big fans of Medal of Honor.
Definitely.
But the game modes are a little lacking on MOH, whereas COD's throwing in some stuff in there like sharpshooter. One in the barrel.
One in the barrel I'm very excited about.
That sounds a lot of fun. So, and that'll be fun. One of those things that you can play against people. It'll be fun with just all the boys in there. Some of the chicks that we game with in there, having a good time. That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Call of Duty. Now, I want to say this about Call of Duty. This is the first Call of Duty in a long time that I've been excited about campaign.
Yeah, especially after coming off of the high of the campaign from Medal of Honor, I'm like, man, I want more of that.
Right.
Dude, Cold War.
Yeah, that's
about time. Exactly. Something solid on the Cold War.
So
I can't wait to get the Cuba.
I've seen Cuba, absolutely, and I've heard that's the first level. Now I've actually heard some things that they're throwing in, maybe some conspiracy theory stuff in there.
I hope so.
So that's good.
Love it.
Maybe some Coast to Coast AM for those 4. I just singled out my entire subscribers. 4 people know Coast to Coast. George Norrie, they know what that is. 4 of them know what that is. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't think it's going to get too much into supernatural, paranormal, obviously, but definitely some Cold War, maybe some Manchurian Candidate sort of stuff.
I can see that. Yeah.
But I'm excited for Call of Duty, and honestly, I didn't think I would be saying that, but it keeps looking good. Every video I see
really does.
Really looks good. So now here's the thing. I think Call of Duty, although will be good, I think Medal of Honor, although similar, are going to be compared to, is actually kind of a different style of game.
It is.
It's multiplayer.
It's not, and I hate to use this word because you see it all over the internet. It's not. Medal of Honor is not as arcadey.
Right.
It feels a little more realistic. When you play the campaign, you have to use those tactics in the multiplayer.
Yeah, agreed.
But all that being said, I am looking forward to Black Ops.
I am too.
I can't wait.
I'm looking. I think we're going to get the best of both worlds. First-person shooter. One is very grounded in realism, where one is very Hollywood, over-the-top, blockbuster, missiles, White House being blown up, that sort of thing. They're both good. So you can like both. Am I right?
I believe so. I'm going to.
I'm bi-gamal. Is that what I'm game? Bi first-person shooter? I like both. I go both ways as far as realism and arcade. I go both ways. So let's not ever bring that up again that I just said that. Are we cool?
Huh?
Okay, thank you. Now, so Medal of Honor, for those of you who have played it, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. Call of Duty, who's not looking forward to Call of Duty? Most people are. Now, sales-wise, obviously Call of Duty is going to be the top dog.
They're going to smoke them.
But I think we'll look back in a few years and say, wow, that first Medal of Honor 2010 was a great starting point.
Good point. The stepping stone to breaking back into the scene.
Sure.
I was a huge Medal of Honor fan on the PC. Got all the expansion packs, all that kind of stuff, but I'm excited they're back.
I am too, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in the future. But you can't start. It's hard to start out. You can't all be Uncharted. You can't just start out with great from the get-go.
There's only one.
There's only one Uncharted.
Nathan Drake.
And I love Uncharted. I love Uncharted so much, in fact, that the pages to my Uncharted instruction manual are stuck together. But let's not bring that up anymore either. Are we cool with that?
I'd prefer not to talk about that.
Yeah, that's fine with me. So Medal of Honor, great game. Worth the $60. I loved it. It's not going anywhere. And Call of Duty, also looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
So, more importantly, I want to thank you for being here.
I love being here.
And I'm loving the beard. I'm loving the gun. I'm loving the apes. I'm loving the hat. You look like you should be on Medal of Honor.
I just lost my scope. It fell off when I fell off the mountain.
Well, you're going to have to rank up again to get it back.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Well, guys, I'm MaverickTen.
Papa Hotel.
And we will talk to you guys soon. I'm MaverickTen. I'm out of breath.